You guys ready to finish the story of Aloha? We were on chapter 7. It says, Flower Head. Day 4. She's writing in her journal. Dear first grade journal, I'm writing this page on a stupid, dumb tour bus. She's mad. Stupid dumb tour bus is the grown-up word for there is nothing but old people on this thing. We're going on a nature hike. Oh my gosh. Oh, a nature hike is when you look at plants and birds and scenery. I cannot think of a worse activity. Mother said I will get some good pictures today. Big whoop. From Junie B, I do not want to be here, she wrote. And you see, this is part of her journal. Oh my gosh, she doesn't want to be with the old people. Well, I understand. I don't want to be with old people. Oh wait, I'm old. I closed my journal and I did a huff. This stupid dumb bus trip is taking forever. I grumped. Don't say that word, stupid. That's not nice. Mother and Daddy rolled their eyes. Because we hadn't actually left the parking lot yet. Oh my gosh. That's going to be a long ride. I kept on grumping. Then finally, the bus door closed. And we started to go. A man in the front seat picked up a microphone. Aloha! He hollered. All of the bus people sat there real silent. Then a few of them said aloha back at him. Only way quieter. The man laughed. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Aloha! He hollered again. So this time more people said it, but they still weren't loud enough for him. Oh my gosh. We went through that nonsense 5 more times. I tapped on Mother. This guy is getting on my nerves. Shh. She said he would get on my nerves too. Oh my Lord. I looked at Squeezer. Being slushed is getting on my nerves too. Oh, shush, no slush. My brain is a boss. I don't know, my vision is kind of blurry. Being shush is getting on my nerves too, I said. The man kept talking. He said his name is Donald. He will be our nature guide today. I did a sigh. Little children do not like nature, I said. Donald kept on babbling. He said we were going our way to a beautiful rainforest. We will see some of the most spectacular scenery in the world. I covered my face. Little children, hey, spectacular scenery, I said. Donald went on. He said, we will see gorgeous flowers, magnificent trees, beautiful birds of all colors. I did a loud groan. Can this situation get any boringer? It's right there. What? I never heard of that one. An old man in front of me heard me say that. He picked his head over the seat real friendly. He said his name was Harold. He was 88 years young. 88 young? Okay. When you get to be my age, spectacular scenery is as exciting as it gets, he said. I sighed again. That's not much to look forward to, Harold, I said. Daddy quickly leaned over and he told me to please find something to do. Oh man, she was bored. Then he gave me my camera. He said to take picture of the people on the bus. I waited till we stopped at a light. Then I stood in the aisle and I took a picture. Okay. Sorry. Look at the old people. Oh gosh. I'm dying. I sat back down and she wrote the caption on the picture. Day 4, a bus full of old people. That picture will go nicely with my other embarrassing photojournal pictures, I said. Room 1 is going to laugh me right out of my show and tell. After that, Mother snatched my camera away. She said maybe I needed a nap. I covered my ears. Yeah, only how can I even sleep with old Donald yakking going on and on? I said. That man would not stop, I tell you. He told us the name of a million jillion Hawaii birds, a million jillion Hawaii flowers. Also, he talked about pineapples and coconuts, bananas, papayas. Oh, God. Then Donald took a big breath. He started talking about tuna fish. Oh, my goodness. I threw my hands in the air. For the love of Pete! Someone take his microphone away! She yelled at Mother did a gasp at that moment, and Daddy did a gasp too. I couldn't cover my mouth. It was too late. All the bus people were stretching their necks to look at me. Junie B, what on earth has gotten into you today? Asked Mother. I slumped way down. Sorry, Mother. Sorry. I've got stress in my head. I really need an exciting picture for my photojournal. Only what kind of exciting picture can you get on a stupid, dumb nature walk with old people? I stopped and looked over the seat. No offense, Harold. None taken, he said back. It's just I'm running out of time, I explained. Aren't we all, said Harold. Mother sat me down again. Well, I can promise you one thing, Junie B, she said. If you all go on this hike with a bad attitude, nothing good will happen. If you keep an open mind, you might be surprised. Sometimes nature can be very exciting. I slumped even more. Yeah, right. Exciting, I said. I turned and looked out the window. I don't care what she says. Nature is not exciting, not even if it's in paradise. The bus trip took forever, it seemed. Finally, whew, at last, the driver turned a corner. We pulled into a parking lot. It's finally there. We're here, said Donald. Welcome to our beautiful Hawaiian rainforest. I sprung up like a spring. Then I ran outside and I sniffed real deep. Fresh air, fresh air. I thought I would never breathe you again. I'm crying. I can just imagine. He gave us a nature guidebook. He told us the hiking rules. Hiking rule number 1. He said, please stay on the hiking trail. Do not wander off on your own. Oh, I have a bad feeling. He went on. Hiking rule number 2. Do not disturb the natural vegetation. Hiking rule number 3. Oh gosh. Please be respectful of nature and speak in quiet voices. I looked at Squeezer and rolled my eyes. Wonderful! Another quiet voice day. Poor thing. After that, all the bus people lined up behind Donald. We started hiking down the trail. It was slow as molasses, I tell you. On account of very 2 seconds, people kept stopping to look at stuff. Plain or normal stuff, I mean, like plants, flowers, trees. Finally, I got frustration in me. Okay, folks, keep it moving. We've seen it all before. I love this part. Oh, gosh. Okay, folks, keep it moving. Daddy quickly scooped me up. He sat me on a rock. Then he waited for the other bus people to pass by. And big surprise, I got scolded again. He said if I can't behave myself, we will go back to the bus right now. Oh, no. And we will sit there until all the people come back. Oh, no, that's going to be even more boring. Is that what you want to do, Missy? He said. Huh? Is it? I made a grump face. That's my grump face. No, Daddy, I said. I don't want to do any of this stuff. I wish we would do something exciting, because I've already seen flowers and nature before. Just then, Mother picked up a flower that was laying on the trail. Oh, but you never seen a flower like this, Junie B. Look how beautiful this is. It looks like a big red powder puff. Oh, she stuck it in my hair. Then she took out a mirror to let me see. I stared at myself very admiring. Wow, I look stunning. Mother laughed. Yes, you do, she said. This will make a really cute picture. My face got brighter. Hey, yeah, I said. This could be the first cute picture of my whole entire photo journal. I quicked out my camera and I held it way out in front of me. Then click, click. I took a picture of my very own self. Now that one is a keeper, I said. And she named it I Am Stunning. Look. This is the picture and that's the puffy flower. Oh, she's so funny. After that, all of us started hiking again. Only this time I was the slowpoke. Because I kept picking up powder puff flowers and sticking them in my hair. Pretty soon my whole hat was full of those beautiful things. I stuck extra ones in my pockets. My shirt buttons, my shoelace holes. Then I looked down at Squeezer and smiled. Nature is being a little bit fun, I said. I smiled bigger. Who knew? Chapter 8. Clicking. Click, click, click. We hiked and hiked to the end of the trail. Then Donald gave us granola bars. Plus also we drank Gatorade. Donald liked my flower head. You look like a walking lewa blossom. Lewa. I did a frown at that word. Lehu? A what? A lewa blossom. The flowers in your head are red lewa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Lewa blossoms are a favorite food source for a little red bird called an apapane. That's an even difficult word for me. I stared at that man for a real long time. You have way too much information in your head, Dawn, I said. Donald laughed real loud. Then I laughed too. Only it wasn't actually a joke. After we rested, we started hiking back to the bus. Mother and Daddy and I went last again. Only this time I had to walk even slower. On account of the flowers kept falling out of my hair. And so I had to keep picking them up, putting them back. Come on, Junie B, said Mother. We need to stay up with the others. If the flowers fall off of your hair, just leave them. I did a frown. She didn't want to leave them. I worked very hard at this flower arrangement, I said. I don't want to go back to the bus empty-handed. Mother thought for a minute. Then she picked up more flowers from the trail. She moved them all over my head. Oh my gosh. Plus also she used some bobby pins to hold them. There. That ought to do the trick, she said. Now come on, let's go. We gotta catch up. So both of us started to run. Only too bad for me, because all of a sudden my shoe came loose. Oh no! And so I quick sat down on the trail to tie it. That is then the pleasant hiking memory I have. Whoosh! The noise soon by my ear. Whoosh! I did a gasp. A teensy red bird flew right by my face. Because of the flowers. Oh gosh. I sat there real frozen. The bird fluttered and flapped and chirped and chirped. She's gonna make a nest on her head. And dipped and swirled and plop. That crazy bird landed right on top of my head. My mouth tried to shout. No words would come out. I quick stood up and tried to shoo him away. But he flapped and flopped and fluttered some more. He kept right on staying there. And finally my voice came back to normal. Bird! Bird! 911! 911! Bird! Bird! Mother and Daddy came running back to me. Their mouths fell all the way open. Then they tried to shoo the bird away, too. But it kept flapping and flopping and fluttering up there. Suddenly, Mother covered her mouth with her hand. Oh my gosh, I think it's stuck. That's what she said. I think it's tangled in her hair. Oh no! Oh no! My eyes got big and wide at that news. Tangled? The bird is tangled in my hair! Are you kidding me? I raised and screeched even louder. It's tangled! It's tangled! 911! Tangled bird! I holler. All of the bus people came rushing back at once. Plus Donald came rushing back too. He came to a stop in front of the group. Then he quick gathered himself together. He started giving orders. Okay, I need everyone to go back to the bus now, he said, please. The old people hurried away. Then Donald turned to Mother and Daddy, and he said with voice very calm, okay, Mom and Dad, step away from the bird, he said. Mother and Daddy looked at each other. Then both of them stepped away. After that, Donald walked to me real slow. He squatted down next to me and he held my hand. You okay, honey? He said. I rolled my eyes. I've got a bird in my head. Don, how good can I be? Donald smiled. I don't know. You look pretty brave to me, he said. I thought for a minute and I did a sigh. I'm not, Donald. I'm not brave, I said. I'm afraid of jellyfish and eels. Donald shrugged. Join the club, he said. After that, he gave me a pat. He told me my final instructions. Just hold your head perfectly still, he said. I'm going to walk behind you and untangle this little guy, okay? My heart pounded real hard. Okay, I said. I stood as still as I could be. Can you imagine having all those flowers and a head stuck in your hair? Oh, Lord. Donald's voice kept talking real quiet and calm. In all of my years as a nature guide, I have never seen a sight like this, he said. I raised my eyebrows. Really, Donald? Really, he said. I wish I had a picture of this. A picture of this would be 1 in a million. Then that's when it hit me. I did a gasp. Dono, I have a camera. I said. I pointed to my backpack lying on the trail. It's right in there. Mother covered my mouth. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. She said. Then she bent down real slow. She got the camera out of my backpack and click, click, she took a picture. I kept on staying still. I felt Donald pick up the bird real gentle. He untangled its feet from my hair. Click, click. Mother took another picture. Then, hooray! Look, she got the bird in all the flowers. Oh my gosh. Donald held out his hands. He showed me the teensy little red bird. Look, see? Not one feather harmed, he said. Good job, young lady. I smiled, real relieved. Good job to you too, Donald, I said. A bird in the hands. It's so tiny. Oh my goodness. He winked at me. How about if you and I go release this little fella back to his tree, he said. He's going to have a pretty exciting story to tell all his friends, isn't he? I thought about show and tell. Yes, I said. We both are. After that, I took the camera from Mother, and me and Donald went down the trail a little way. Donald set the little bird on a rock. He kept his hands around the bird real gentle. Ready, said Donald. Ready, I said. Donald took his hands away and flap, flap. The bird started to fly. I began snapping pictures real fast. Oh, so cute. A bird in the tree. That's one of the pictures. And then it says, bye-bye, birdie. Oh, she took beautiful pictures of the bird. Oh, my goodness. Then zoom, it flew away. For a second, I stood there real silent. Donald stood real silent, too. Whoa, I said finally. Wow, said Donald. We looked at each other and smiled. I aimed my camera one more time. Click, click. My new friend, Dawn. And she took a picture of Dawn. Oh, that's so nice. Aloha, Chapter 9. I think we're almost very close to the end. This is the last chapter. Day 5. Dear First Grade Journal. It is already tomorrow morning. Mother and Daddy are still sleeping. Only I don't even know how they could even go to sleep at all last night. Because yesterday was the exciting guest day of my life. She wrote this exciting guest. Donald talked in the microphone the whole way home. Oh my Lord. He said that the bird was just a baby and it thought my head was a giant flower, probably. Oh my goodness. She's scratching words in her journal, writing them over. And also he said how brave I was and that I was a delightful little girl. It was a very interesting conversation. But that was not even the end of my exciting birthday. On account of the last night, I took a bubble bath. Look, this is what she's writing on her journal. She keeps scratching words because she spelled them wrong. And Squeezer got all warmish and soapish. And what do you know? He slipped right off with the bubbles. Oh my goodness. I am getting to be excellent with birds. Someday I will be a nature guy, probably. A nature guy! I thought for a second, maybe I'll be a photojournal guy, possibly. I tapped on my chin. No wait, maybe I might be like to arrange hair flowers. Because I have a talent for that too, I believe. From Junie B, nature guy, and other possible stuff. You gotta see this. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff she wants to be. Well, she's crazy. I put my pencil down, took out my photo journal. After the bus trip yesterday, we went right to the drugstore and we got my pictures developed. Wow, they turned out beautiful, I tell you. I showed them to Philip, Johnny Bob, and Squeezer. They loved them very much. Also, I tried to show to Dolores, but she was busy getting a facial. The Hula Barbie was getting a facial. After I finished looking at the pictures, I lined them up in my journal and I printed their captions all nice and neat. I smiled as I read them. Day 1, Grouchy Ladies. Day 2, Doofus Girl and Squeezer. Day 3, Hawaii is making a fool out of me. Day 4, a bus full of old people. These are the pictures 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then, I am stunning. A bird in the hair. A bird in the hands. A bird in the tree. Bye-bye, birdie. My new friend, Dawn. That's all the rest of the pictures. There you go. See all the pictures. Ah, she's so funny. I enjoy this book very much. Mr. Scary was right. A photo journal really does tell a story in pictures. And Don was right too. My bird picture was 1 in a million. Ooh, I did a sigh. 1 in a million, I whispered. You really can't beat 1 in a million. I opened up my suitcase and I packed my journal very careful. I smiled some more. Room 1's first official photo journal ever, I said. I stood up a little straighter, because feeling official made me taller again. Just then the radio went off. Today was going to be our last day in Hawaii. Oh, so Mother and Daddy had set the alarm. I looked at the clock and grinned. There was still time for one more delicious pancake breakfast. I tiptoed over to Daddy and blew air in his face. He opened one eyeball. I waved, Aloha-ha-ha, I whispered. Daddy did a chuckle. I kissed him on the cheek. Hawaii was the time of my life. The end. Because they don't write the end anymore. And I think this is the last. Yep. It's the last page. We did it, you guys. We got through Aloha. How did you like this book? I loved it. Oh my gosh. It's one of my favorite books. I have never read a book. Laughed so hard. And she's so funny. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you. Take care. Aloha.